everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog. I know I've been gone for a little while. I just released the one video for my review. I took a little bit of a vacation, okay? I went out and had a little bit of fun, okay? So get off my back. I didn't have any videos for close to a week, I think. I think it was a week. But you know what? I'm back and I will be making videos. I'm not going anywhere. But this one, as you see by the thumbnail, is involving a discussion involving Resident Evil 4 Remake. Now, this is not specifically for the PS5 version, but this is for what Capcom is doing as a whole with the remakes. Every company seems to be on the remake bandwagon. Okay, that was pretty cool. But nonetheless, it all comes down to the fact of over substance, over profits. Now, is it worth it to actually make a remake of a game as long as the remake is actually an improvement of the original game? And I would have to say, I kind of so far don't have a problem with it because of the track record of these companies has been pretty damn good. I mean, seriously, the Resident Evil 2 remake was fantastic. Resident Evil 3 remake, while way improved, I still had some issues with, but was still a better product overall. And the Resident Evil 4 remake, hands down, is phenomenal. And that's not even counting other ones like including the Dead Space remake, that honestly turned out to be fantastic. But this is where I have to actually talk about my dilemma with this series as a whole. We are at the point now where if the Capcom decides to go in the next in line, that means a remake of the worst Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 5. Actually, no, I think it was 6. My bad. I rephrased that. Resident Evil 5 is the one with Chris and Shiver, 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 Shiver. So that wasn't really the worst one, but that one started getting down the alleyway of not being, I'm sorry, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, people. It wasn't. It was playable, but it wasn't a good game. It was like an action spectacle. Now, once we got to 6, I think that's what I'm talking about, where they split it apart and they have multiple different characters, and it just got convoluted as hell. And that's what led to the reboot for Resident Evil 7, where they went to the, pretty much the first-person perspective with Ethan Winters, I believe. Honestly, I would have to say the next one, Resident Evil 5, should not be remade. I'm just saying that. Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 should not be remade. And this is my reasoning why, okay? Listen to me. First of all, both those games were made on systems that were pretty dang good, okay? And graphically and gameplay-wise, they were actually pretty decent. It was just the development and the idea of the game and the way the games were designed that led to them having the downfall. No one wants to see Chris punching boulders, okay? And 4K, Chris punching boulders. No one wants to see that, okay? No one wants to see that. It was funny what they did in the last one, Resident Evil Village, with whatever the hell his name was. Actually, Heidenreich, whatever the fuck his name was, actually mentioning that. That was funny, but no one wants a remake of Resident Evil 5 or 6. This is what I'm saying right now, and I'm standing by my word. If you're going to make another remake, Capcom, do everyone the favor and remake Resident Evil Code Veronica. Seriously. I know not a lot of people out there actually agree with me on this. It's my own personal feeling. I've played all the Resident Evil games all the way from the start to finish, and I've liked every single one of them in one way or another, except for 5 and 6. They were kind of garbage. But nonetheless, I still played them. I still enjoyed them for what they were. But there's one game, if you're going to do the remake thing that you've been doing, please give me a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica. And don't neuter it. Don't neuter it. Here's the problem. If anyone who's played Code Veronica knows, there's a lot of aspects in it that by today's standards would be kind of risque, you know? And I get that. The world has changed. I'm an old fogey living in a modern day world where a lot of my beliefs have been completely overridden by new ones. I get that. But can you please remake Code Veronica and stay true to the original game? Just have something at the beginning, a little, by the way, people, this might offend you. Oh, if you're soft-skinned and stuff. Because there is a lot of stuff in Code Veronica that won't fly with today's standards. But I want a Code Veronica remake. Please, use your RE engine that is a beast of an engine and remake Code Veronica, please. Please. Don't remake 5 and 6. Those games suck. They don't deserve a remake. They don't deserve a remake. They don't. Seriously. That's what I'm asking you out there. Your personal people out there in video game land. What do you think? Did you agree or disagree with me on the fact that Code Veronica is actually a good game and deserves a modern day remake and staying true to the original? Because let's be honest, in this particular game here, Resident Evil 4, there was a lot of flack over what they did with Ada Wong, okay? Her character wasn't bad. Her voice actress just wasn't directed properly, okay? The development of the character of the remake for Ada Wong was just bad in this. It was terrible. And I never promote people to ever go out and harass people just because you don't like their performance in a game. You don't know people. It was probably the direction that she was given to do in this, okay? So don't get on to her for it. But I don't like the character development of Ada Wong in the Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't like her voice actress. She just did not have any heart or soul in it. But I'm not going to blame her. I'm going to blame the people that were actually making her record the lines. They should have done a better job. They should have done the job right. But when I ask Capcom, out there, please, Capcom, listen to me, please. Do not make Resident Evil 5 remake and do not make Resident Evil 6 remake. Make Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Please. I beg of you. Yes, well, I know a lot of the aspects of that story don't hold up in modern day theorem of what people believe in, and they might get offended. Just have a little thing at the beginning that warns people about this. You can have a game with a lot of violence and a lot of disturbing content, and that's fine. But there's certain aspects in Code Veronica that seem to strike a chord with people and make them butthurt. And I get it why. I understand why. It's got some disturbing stuff with a lot of like incest and stuff. I get that. But please, I remember playing that game. It was great back in the day. And it warrants a remake. So Capcom, if you hear me, oh Capcom gods out there, one of the few gaming companies I still have a little bit of respect for, please, Mega Man, get off your asses and make a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Please! It is deserving of it. You've done great with all your other remakes. They've been phenomenal. And I want to see it. It's next in line. Skip 5 and 6 and go to Code Veronica. Because if you want to be technical, that would be the next in the series, I think. Actually, it should have come out before this one. But I'm fine with that. But please, y'all out there in video game land, leave in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me if they should make a Code Veronica remake like they've done with Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. Just saying. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave lots of comments below. Remember, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time. Yeah!
Nate! Discord here. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Los Angeles, and I think you can see it in the background. On a beautiful day. So when are we all going to get back together again? Who's to say? The devil is in the details. The devil is in the details. Yes, the devil is in the details. Wouldn't you say?